Hey, welcome everybody. We are live with none other than legendary Vampiro. Thank you for being here today with us. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
Yes, and we got a lot of stuff to get signed, guys. If you go to our website right now, we got a zillion 8x10s on there for you guys to choose from. We have two different 11x14s. We have some 11x17s. We have your comics, action figures, and some great stuff. If you have anything you want to ask Vampiro, please put it in the chat, and we will ask away. He will answer pretty much anything you guys want to talk about. So a lot of people are watching, and we got a lot of mail order to get through. My buddy Chris said hello to you.
Hey, Chris.
And again, anything you guys want to ask, go for it. All right, this is going to be for Justin Frazier, and we're just going to sign your name in silver.
Okay. Can I cover up anybody's head or no?
Oh, yeah, whatever you want to sign. You can sign over Bischoff or whoever you want.
Man, I'm the only guy in the world who likes Bischoff.
Huh. Right there, it's fine. Joe Mass said, how do you like working for Billy Corgan and the new NWA?
Great. Billy and I get along real well. More so because of the music, right?
I was going to say, you guys have the same background.
We have great conversations.
Yeah.
He's really into the occult as well, and we have some pretty interesting conversations.
How did you meet Billy?
At a show in Mexico, and then we just started talking, and he brought me in a few times, but you know he's so busy with the band, and I'm so busy with other things that
Right.
I don't really think I'm gonna have much of a long run in the NWA. I'd love to though, but I had a lot of fun. The guys are great. It was probably one of the best dressing rooms I've ever been in.
All right, this is going to be for Dan Hellman, and we're going to do it in gold paint pen.
Okay.
And he wants you to write Sergeant Gary DACUS, my man, and then sign your name. I'll spell it out to you.
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
We're going to write Sergeant.
I'm going to look at that so I don't fuck it up. Can I say bad words?
Yeah, you can totally curse.
They come out every now and then.
That's all good. Nobody cares.
S. Sergeant. Okay.
Yep. Gary.
Duckus?
Yep.
Dacus. Okay.
My man. And then we're just going to sign your name. A lot of questions coming in.
Okay.
People want to know who trained you.
Life.
Life experiences.
Yeah. I never really trained with anybody. I just kind of watched videotapes and was influenced by... my biggest influences are Iggy Pop, Evel Knievel, and I guess the Great Muda. And I just kind of... That's why I
Got
can't
your style.
walk. That's why I can't walk. And
Too many crazy bumps. This is for Henry Augenstein. We're going to sign this in white paint pen, and we're just going to sign your name.
I don't even have one of these.
Yeah, I never seen these either. They're old.
They're fucking great. For who is it now?
Oh, we're just going to sign your name.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Henry.
Thank you, Henry.
My buddy Ben would like to know how your relationship is with Conan these days.
We actually kind of patch things up, and it's good. You know, we're friends. We don't go to the movies together or anything like that, but you know, it's certainly not what it used to be. Meaning, from me, it's fine. If he says something different, then I guess it's not that fine. But we kind of work things out, and it's all good.
Good. That's good to hear. You guys at one time were like the two top baby faces of the rival promotions, and it was like Hogan and Flair, the two different companies of EML and AAA.
We were both at the right place in the right time, and it wasn't us. The whole thing was on fire, and
Politics and
and we just kind of
it happens.
Lucked out.
All right, this we're going to sign in that yellow paint pen.
Oh, you got the bloody one.
Oh, that's not ours. That's somebody mailed that in.
But that's what it looks like.
That's pretty cool.
It is. I get you all this shit, dude.
All right, awesome.
Just my name?
Yep, just your name. Thank you, Michael Dawkins.
Thank you, Michael.
Somebody said, question for Vampiro. Do you agree that Bray Wyatt would have fit perfectly in with Lucha Underground from 2014 and 2018?
I think anybody would fit in anywhere if they're taken care of and positioned correctly and understood and worked with, not told what to do. So, yeah, of course.
All right, it's going to be for Vince Likes. We could sign this in blue Sharpie or black Sharpie, whatever you prefer.
You guys got a fucking Walmart down here of memorabilia.
A lot of stuff, right?
Jesus Christ.
Now, you didn't walk around over there yet?
No, I was just waiting on gummies, but nobody gave me anything. So.
Do you have any gummies? You don't have them here? My other friend never texted back yet. So.
What am I doing here?
Oh, we're just signing your name. Yeah.
No, you guys were over there with Eric, and I didn't want to get in your way.
Oh, it's okay.
Does my name?
Yeah.
Okay. But I saw what I needed to see here. It's right beside me.
Yes, the two figures right
Oh,
there.
fuck yeah.
They're yours. All right, Zach Brindley. Let's see what you got. You got a Unleashed. We're gonna do this in white paint pen.
Okay.
Thank you, Zach, for sending this in.
Sorry, man.
Okay.
Just my name?
Yep, just your name. What's up, Glenn? What's up, Heather?
There you go.
What are your thoughts on Phoenix and all the AEW controversy somebody just wrote?
I so don't give a shit about any of the gossip in wrestling.
Exactly, that's the way to go.
But then I did read something that Tony Khan said.
What's that?
He put out a statement.
I thought that was a work about the food in the restaurant.
Yeah, what the fuck? Look,
Yeah.
Phoenix speaks English.
Of course.
And I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, I think that was a work. He wouldn't say I went and sent him to get food.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. You're just going to sign your name any color you prefer.
Okay. Probably the white might be cool, right?
Yeah, that's cool. Wade Hoogan, thank you for sending this in to us.
This is the other version of that other doll with the garbage can.
Right.
This one has the T-shirt, but this tattoo actually is like a really stick-on tattoo.
That's pretty cool. That's old too, right?
Yeah.
The 90s.
Yeah. And this because it came with the ring.
Right.
And if you wound it up, it did the spin kick. So this was really crazy, man. Not bad. I don't have this one either. There you go.
Same thing. We're just going to sign your name. This is for Zach as well.
Okay.
Good question, Heather. Heather said, how many tattoos do you have? He probably lost count, right?
When you get to this stage, it's like percentage of the body.
Wow. And a favorite one and the significance of your favorite one.
They're all my favorite, you know.
Right.
I got my girlfriend's name tattooed on my hand the other day, so that's really cool. And the ones on my face, the ones on my head.
That has to hurt, just getting on the scalp. Oof.
Yeah, I got like a Jesus prayer on the back of my head that I really like. The one on my neck, the hooligan one. I like them all. Yeah.
This will be for John Wheat. We're just going to have you sign your name in the WCW section.
Okay.
Thank you, John. We have another one. This is going to be for Brian Westcott. Same thing. We'll just sign your name there.
Okay.
Thanks, Brian.
Man, this is kind of rocking.
And then this is Glenn Latshaw. Same deal. Just going to have you sign your name right there, WCW section.
Wrestlers take themselves so seriously.
Wrestlers do? Oh, 100%. I was just thinking about that earlier today. We were talking about somebody. This is going to be for Brian Lowe.
I talk about all of them.
I wonder how these guys would do in like everyday life. We're going to do green paint pen on this one, he said. And this is already signed by some of the guys.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, that's a cool poster.
Doyle signed it. Okay. Signed near my right knee.
Oh, yeah. I guess right there.
No, right knee, dude.
Oh, that's left.
No,
Yeah, left and right. Right?
right knee.
Ah, if you turn that way. I don't know. I guess you could do it that way. That's actually smart the way to think about it. You know?
Who is the guy on? Is the person on
Brian, are you in the room right now? Brian, if you're watching, let us know what side. Is it our right or your right? I guess you might be right because that is your right knee.
I got signed on my penis and just keep it in the middle.
I think he wants to avoid the crease.
Okay.
Yeah, away from the crease.
Oh, it's like decreasing right in the middle. So.
Yeah.
So my right knee is here. So
There you go.
Okay. Smart color green.
It pops.
Well, it's when you have rigor mortis.
Right. That's cool.
When you get it.
I've never got it, thank God. All right, this is going to be a nice little inscription here for this guy, Zach. Let's see where it's at. All right. So Zach wants you to sign this in white paint pen, and then he wants you to write this big quote. Listen to them, children of the night, what music they make.
What the fuck's wrong with you, Zach? You need therapy for that. Really? Listen to them. Okay.
Listen to them, children of the night, what music they make.
Listen to them. Children of the Night. Okay. Who said that?
I don't know. This is a quote from something.
What?
It's from what? Dracula?
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's when the women were crawling down the side of the castle.
The original.
Even in the one with Gary Oldman.
Did you like the Lost Boys movie? The original one?
Yeah, of course. I was a big friends with Billy Worth, and he was one of the vampires.
Yep.
So yeah.
That is the whole quote, right, Mike? On the back,
Yeah.
There's a sticker too.
Listen
Okay.
to them, Children of the Night. What music they make.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh wait, they make.
Oh fuck. Yeah, that would make sense, right? Very cool.
Awesome. We have another one for the same guy, Zach. He just wants you to sign in white paint pen.
Sure.
WCW promo.
Why does it say stinky?
I don't know. It does look like.
I was so surprised that you signed that.
Somebody asked if you're a real vampire.
Of course.
Vampiro, do you think Penta could be a great star in WWE? And by my hot take, I think Pentagon Dark will be an alter ego like Finn Balor's Demon because they will be a special character like Finn's Demon, not used every time. Do you agree?
Yes, I do. I think he's one of them guys who wants it.
Yeah.
So he's likable and he gets along with. He doesn't got an ego.
Right.
So yeah, he's for sure. There's not a lot of guys that can transition. He's one of them, for sure.
All right, this is all for Jacob Cohen. We're just signing your name, any color that pops.
These two?
He's got 3. He's got actually a whole bunch.
Green.
Whatever colors you want to go for. Let's see.
I can do like other color. I can do one different color in every one, just so that when he sells them, he can make more money. I'm kidding. Does he want his name on him, or just sign him?
Just sign them. Yeah.
The blue seems to be the one that's popping the most.
Somebody wrote, Vampiro was the best part of late WCW. Does Vampiro still keep in touch with the Misfits, Jerry or Doyle?
Actually, I just said hello to Doyle the other day. Jerry and I had kind of a falling out, but we patched that up. And then myself and Michael Graves were pretty good friends. Michael's just got to stop talking about politics.
Right.
And Chud, I haven't spoken to Chud in a couple of years.
We have this one. Let's see what else he said.
Same dude?
Yeah, all Jacob Cohen.
Okay. Well, fucking hell, Jacob.
Jacob, are you in the room? I saw Vampiro make his WCW debut in April of '99 in Nampa, Idaho. It was for a WCW Saturday Night TV taping.
Against who?
Brian, who did he work?
Because that wasn't my debut.
That wasn't his debut. Here's another one. That's the last one for him.
Okay. I debuted on a Nitro.
It was a Nitro.
Well, actually, I did the TV tapings the day before when they were doing them at Universal Studios, I think,
Right.
with Eddie Guerrero. And then the next day, I worked with Brad Armstrong, and that was the
Brad's
debut.
the best. All right, Van Robin. This is your personal picture with Vampiro. Thank you, Van. Let's see what he wants on this one.
There's that fucking comic book hero. He just wanted me to sign my name, right?
Yep.
What the fuck was that?
Looks like a Comic-Con or something like that.
I don't know. It's Buddy Holly.
Van, I know you wanted it in white. I just saw that, but we did it in blue. But it looks awesome. So
I'm sorry, man.
I just noticed that right now. All right, Tom Goodwin. Let's see what you got, Tom. You got 2 masks. One in red and one. Yep, this one in red paint pen, and then one in blue. Thank you, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said you made your debut with the Ice Palace in Tampa, Florida, in 1998. I don't know.
Nope.
Alex, you're getting the wrong dates.
No, it was Universal Studios, and then Monday Nitro.
Right.
What blue?
Yeah, this one's gonna be blue. Yep.
Don't believe Wikipedia.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Yeah, I think you would know more than Wikipedia would anyway.
I went on that fucking thing and tried to fix it, and they kicked me out.
Oh, it's horrible.
Like, well, too, it's mean.
All right, John Peck. Let's see what you got. You got a Misfits promo. Whatever color you want. He's got 2 of them.
Ooh,
Thank you, John.
That's pretty cool.
What color?
Any color, whatever he prefers.
I think blue's gonna pop out on this more than
Yeah,
anything.
definitely because of the green.
Yeah. Does it anywhere in particular, or probably up here, right?
Yeah, that would look good. I'll know that on Heather Sunday. I gotta look it up. There's still a bunch, so the game probably won't be till like Thursday. Somebody asked if we're sold out of comic book number 2, Joe. Yes, we are, Glenn.
Oh, the Vampiro comic?
Yeah, because I think we only got like 1 or 2 of certain ones and 5 other ones.
The ones with the nun are on the motorcycles. That's number 2.
Okay, so yeah, we probably only had a couple of them.
I don't even have one.
Somebody asked if your thoughts on your casket match this year with El Messias?
Messias?
Yeah.
The idea behind that match, this is my retirement year, right?
Right.
And I'm so physically beat up. My nerves don't work. My legs don't move. You can see my hand I can't even hold a pen. So this is really hard to do. So what we did in that match, so that I didn't look foolish on TV, was we took everybody from my past, and on every entrance of the arena, somebody would come out, and then I would just go to so I was kind of like a Bruiser Brody thing throughout the arena. And then I've had a lot of with Ricky Banderas, Macias, many coffin matches. So just to finish it off with it was more nostalgia than an actual match.
Right, a lot of Gaga 101 type deal.
Of course.
Yeah.
And I personally loved it. Yeah.
How do you get along with Raven? Because you remind me a lot of Raven, Scotty. Very smart,
Great.
creative.
Great. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. We worked together twice, and it was a blast. And out of the ring, we're friends, for sure. Yeah, of course.
You guys definitely remind me of each other. Somebody wrote, "Has someone who benefited from Vince Russo's booking, how do you feel about his WCW run?"
Fine.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody tries to, anybody who works and takes care of somebody and gives them a living, and anybody's excluded, they automatically are negative towards it. People say he ruined it, he did great. Well, fuck, if you could do better, then why weren't you there?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, it's true. All right, this gentleman sent a mask in to get signed. James Ackroa. Yeah, we're going to do this in black Sharpie. And he wants you to write right here.
That's a pretty cool ass mask.
He wants you to do your Vampiro signature and then AKA your shoot name. Ian Richard and your last name. Thank you, James, for sending that in.
Wow, this is crazy.
Good question, Matt Jackson. We'll ask that in a second. And Alex will ask about Hugo Savanovich in a little bit. Guys, if you're just joining us, we are joined here by the legendary Vampiro. We have tons of 8x10s for you guys to choose from. We got 2 different 11x14s. We got some 11x17s. We got comics and action figures. A lot of other cool stuff.
That's a crazy mask.
Yeah.
All right, you want to do Steven's belts? He's in the room actually watching. Steven Maurer. Steve, we're going to do your belts next.
Hey, Steven.
And Steven didn't, I guess, specify what color the belts, whatever's already on there. Yeah, we'll try to match it up. Matt Jackson would like to know, if somebody from America wants to go to Mexico to watch wrestling, what are the do's and don'ts while they are there?
In Mexico?
Yeah. Wear your seatbelts. You don't want to get pulled over, that's for sure.
Just go to don't go to areas of town that you're not supposed to.
Right.
And don't pick up a drug dealer's girlfriend. And don't fuck around with it. Don't have an attitude.
Right.
Because that's not accepted. But in wrestling, it's fine. It's awesome. You'll have fun.
Yeah. I went to Tijuana. We went to AAA show once. So it was amazing. I forgot, one of the girls took us around. I don't remember her name, but We were there when ECW was out there for the first pay-per-view in LA.
Yeah, use Uber. Don't go in taxis.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
drove over the border and we got pulled over for not wearing our seatbelts, and we just tipped off the cop and they
Oh,
let
you
us
got
go.
pulled over because you're American.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we're gonna do a figure for Heather in red paint pen, and she just wants you to sign your name on there.
Okay.
Thank you, Heather. Here's a name tag for Heather. All right, John Wheat, photo number 1, which is this one up here. And
John Wick?
oh, John Wheat.
Oh, Wheat.
Yeah, it's not
Oh,
Kiona.
okay, I said Wick. I was like, fucking hell.
Anything you want to, just any color, and just sign your name. Thanks, John Wheat. Heather said thank you.
Thank you, Heather. I think the dolls are better to sign in the thinner pens because in the plastic it expands a little bit.
I agree.
So if anybody's gonna get a figure, I think blue, gold, and silver and black are what is available.
Somebody asked, any cool memories of Lucha Underground?
Yeah, of course, all of it. But the storyline that we told Pentagon and myself, it's really hard in wrestling to do something new,
Right?
Or something that's not expected, and to keep it a secret. He didn't even know. The three of us knew. He didn't even know until the day of.
That's awesome. See, yeah.
Yeah, so it was, and it was only supposed to be a 7-minute match, but I think I did like 40 minutes.
Right? Did you get heat from the office or not?
Oh yeah. But the point is, you can't do something that important quick.
Yes. This one he wants you to write actually to Jim,
Okay.
nail in the coffin, and then
Okay.
sign your name.
Okay.
Yep. Stephen Butler, thank you. Awesome. All right. Roel, I don't know how to pronounce your last name, so I don't want to butcher it either.
Where is it?
Buen Viage?
Buen Viaje.
Oh, there you go. This is going to be photo number 4. We got a lot of really cool prints here, guys. A lot of cool edits of Vampiro. This one, he wants you to write in silver, to Dave, and then just sign your name.
You gotta like that Land with House with 1,000 Corpses face paint.
That's awesome. Great
What's
movie.
it, Dave?
Yep, to Dave. What's your favorite horror movie of all time?
My wedding night.
That's a good one. All right, photo number 10. He's got another one in blue Sharpie. And this one, he wants you to write it to him, to Roel.
Where's the spelling on it?
Rowell.
R-O.
Well.
Favorite horror movie? Probably Night of the Living Dead.
The original.
Yeah.
That was so basic and easy.
Yeah. There's so many, man. Anything that makes you think.
Right. You see Hereditary?
No.
No, really? Oh, it's awesome. We'll do another action figure. This time it's for Steven. Thank you, Stephen Maurer. And then we're just going to sign your name, any color that you think will pop.
There's a great documentary on Netflix, The Sons of Sam.
Right.
If you understand about the satanic cults throughout the world, and if you're it's a dangerous. What color is this one?
Any color that you think will pop.
Yeah, that docuseries. If you can read between the lines and you kind of study, I mean, they don't really mention it in there, but Charles Manson was involved in it. There's places in Mexico involved in it that are actually up and running today. There's a lot of shit. What's scary about it is it's true.
Right. That's yeah.
My dad studied a lot. My dad's a Baptist preacher. He studied a lot about the satanic culture and all that.
It's fucking crazy.
Matt Zidell, photo number 5. Photo number 5 for Matt. We're going to write to Matthew. Any color you want to use. And anything you want to write after to Matthew. And signing your name, obviously. Which one, James? I don't remember. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. What do you think about all the drones flying over New Jersey? Are you following that story at all?
I mean, no,
No,
not really.
that's okay.
Why are there a lot of drones?
Yeah, and
flying
then
over
nobody
New
knows what where they're coming from, or if they're ours or from Iran, and it's a pretty big story right now.
If it was from another, you don't think that the military would know?
I know they definitely would know.
I mean, you don't. And if
Well,
it was
there's
something,
rumors that there's a ship off in the Atlantic, and they sent them in, and they're below the fly zone, so they really can't do nothing.
dude, if there's a ship, you don't think those subs at that level? Sure,
Exactly.
No one knows.
That was the figure.
Wrestling's real.
This is gonna be for Steven
It is.
Kodalis, white paint pen. He said, and then just signing your name.
When I was I spent a lot of time in Italy lately, and it's so funny over there. All the American news, like all these scandals and all these oh my god things,
Right.
they don't even give a fuck.
Yeah. What's that?
Another one. He's
Okay, we'll do another one.
Oh, who did that? You did
I
that.
think I did it. Yeah, I did it.
Certainly wasn't me.
It wasn't you. Definitely not. It's all my fault.
Steven, he fucked it up.
Sorry, Steven.
Oh, good question, Steve. Somebody asked if you have any good bodyguard stories from Milli Vanilli. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Milli Vanilli? Huh?
No, he was the bodyguard.
I know he's not Milli Vanilli.
Right.
He
Obviously.
could be. No.
Well, that's where the braids came from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was there from the beginning to the end.
Wow.
So there's so many. I mean, the girls, drugs, all that kind of stuff. The
Right.
MTV tour. But the first night I met them, I was working in a club that was owned by Mickey Rourke and Billy Idol in Los Angeles. And,
Mickey Rourke?
Yeah, and Michael Pere. I don't know, you might remember him. Streets of Fire, and he did a couple movies like that. Eddie and the Cruisers.
Right.
I was working on Eddie and the Cruisers, and he said, I'm going to Italy to do a movie. Would you watch my house? So I went to LA and I stayed in his house. He got me a job in this nightclub. His ex-girlfriend was the manager of Milli Vanilli. So for her to get back in good with Michael, she offered me this world tour with these guys. And I said, I don't know what the fuck they are. So I said, sure, of course. So I met them in Bakersfield, California. I'll never forget it. And I kind of studied them a little bit. You know, there wasn't Google back then.
Right.
And when I got there and I saw these two guys and they were arguing like about to fist fight, and one was speaking German and one was speaking French. So I went up and introduced myself, and they held me a piece of paper and they said, "Can you help us? What does it say?" And I was like, well, "You have the #1 song in the world, and this is the words to the song." And that's when it hit me right then and there that they didn't know it. And I was like, "Oh fuck."
Wow.
And so it was those two and myself and maybe two other people that knew the truth.
Right.
So from the very beginning to the very end, the night of the Grammys, the reason they got caught was two reasons. One in Philadelphia.
Right.
The DAT machine broke. So the band was playing the fucking song and they weren't singing. And when the band, they finally said, stop the band, the voices came out.
Wow.
So that was one. And then at the Grammys, they were so coked out that they switched roles. They didn't even fucking know. And people were like,
That's crazy.
And that was the end right
Yep.
there.
I remember that. That was a big story. They were lip syncing shit.
That was the end.
We're going to do a comic book #2 from Miles
Which one
Kane.
is two? Oh, wait.
And this one, we're going to write to Chad,
Johnny Cash.
Yep.
Juggalo for life.
What color?
Anything that you think will pop?
I think,
Yellow, maybe?
well, blue and red. So
Yeah.
I think blue would be better.
Okay, we'll do blue.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chad?
Yeah, to Chad, Juggalo for life. And we'll
Is that
sign
for
your
this?
name. Yeah, that's for that one. Yep. Guys, if I'm missing your questions, just put them back in the chat and we'll definitely get to them. Jordan, I'm going to definitely ask about Sting. What do you remember of working your program with Sting in 2000?
I was so grateful. You know, I don't think he really liked me very much. I was just so grateful because he did take the time to talk to me about things, and I learned so much about American psychology because of him.
Wow.
And I was so grateful to be with somebody at that level. And I remember when I was learning or getting the idea to be a wrestler, and he was in the UWF. And you know the Blade Runners and all
Yep.
kind of
Oh, yeah.
stuff, and I was very well aware of Sting my whole life as in the wrestling dreams as a kid and all that kind of stuff, and to actually work with him, it was so easy because I don't think he liked me outside of the ring very much, but in the ring it was to me. And I've seen him say certain things, but I didn't see it that way. It just clicked, and it was great. I had fun. I'm so grateful to him.
Where'd you grow up at? Where?
I was born in Thunder Bay, Ontario, but I kind of grew up in Montreal, New York, Los Angeles. Yeah, just floating around.
So what age did you say to yourself, you know what, I want to get into the business? Like, how were you exposed to the business?
I watched, one day I was in my bedroom and I heard the drum beat of Iron Man.
Right.
From Black Sabbath. And I ran up to see what was on television, and the Road Warriors came out.
Yeah.
So when I saw these two guys that were hulking in the face paint and the mohawk and stuff like that, because I was struggling with being a musician or continuing my, everybody thought I was going to play in the NHL, so that was being pushed and pushed and pushed as this hockey prodigy. But I was more into the street life, and just my mind was changing, and the Sex Pistols were a big thing for me, the Ramones, the Stray Cats, all that kind of stuff. And when I saw that, I said I can mix music in sports, and I can come up with something like that. I think I was like 14 years. I was 14, and that's kind of, and that same year, I kind of left home and joined the circus. I went to Montreal and was working in international wrestling.
You've been everywhere, and especially in the entertainment business. So
can you imagine the dressing room when I was 14 years old? The Samoans, Brody, Hansen, Flair, Martel.
Yeah,
that was the dressing room.
Up in Canada?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was
Brody,
the dressing room.
Was that Dino Bravo's?
Dino Bravo was there. Martel was there. The Rougeaus were there. The Bulldogs were there. The Road Warriors were there. Abdullah the Butcher was there. That was the dressing room.
Yeah, that's the sick.
I mean,
that's talent.
So when people say, you're not that great a wrestler, you don't really.
You're around the best.
I was there before you guys were even born. So calm the fuck down.
Dan Hyman, we got you a comic book number 1. We're gonna write on here. Thank you, Sergeant.
That's number 2.
Okay. No, it's number 1 on the sheet.
Oh yeah, it's number 1 on our sheet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
This one we're just gonna write. Thank you, Sergeant Gary Dukas. Again.
What pen?
Any color, doesn't matter. Whatever you think will pop on that one.
I don't know, dude. Red, you think? White?
Red would be cool.
Red, yeah.
This is cool because a gang of biker chick nuns kicked my ass.
You're allowed to talk about what's coming out of the comics. You kind of mentioned before we were on the air. I don't know if you want to talk about it.
Yeah, what, the TV stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. It got picked up. It's going to be developed as a TV project, and it's real Robert Rodriguez style, Quentin Tarantino, real grindhouse kind of thing.
Right.
What's he personalizing this?
Gary Big Nuts. Sergeant Gary Dukas.
Yep, you got it.
I gotta see it.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Dacus.
Yep, Dacus.
Thank you.
See, I wouldn't have remembered. You said you had bad memory. You have a
I
good
did.
memory.
I did.
Are you getting better?
Yeah, way better. I'm
Yeah.
doing a lot of work on it.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Sergeant Gary Dukas, right?
Yep.
Dukas.
You got it.
Yeah. And I get to play the character. It's got nothing to do with wrestling. It's really cool. It's a vampire, he's a musician, psychobilly band, and he's just kind of fighting zombies and things like that through time, trying to calm down the apocalypse.
What's the expected release date for this?
I know we're going to start working at the end of 2025, so I have no clue. Beginning of 2026, it should be out, I'm assuming.
Cool. We'll do another action figure for Michael Todd. And any color and just your signature. No, he didn't bring any ringworn. We didn't get a chance to talk to him about ringworn. Maybe next time. Thank you, Steve.
What color?
Any color you want. Yep.
Blue.
Yeah, I would say blue. It'll go with my eyes.
Somebody asked your working relationship with Matt Stryker on commentating.
Great.
You guys were great together.
Yeah, Matt's awesome. Matt's real awesome. I think I drove Matt crazy because, Matt's real disciplined. And
He is disciplined.
And he's real, don't rock the boat too much, and I'm all about sinking the boat. So it was great. I love Matt. We had a lot of fun. He was so my job. I was just a mess, and that's what they wanted. And Matt would have notes, and he would write down my things, and he'd be studying, and I'd be like, dude, just fucking
Go with the flow. All right, this is for Navdeep. I can't pronounce this one. You could try this one.
Where?
Right here.
Where?
DHALIWAL.
Oh fuck, dude, I don't know.
Yeah. This one we're just gonna write Vampiro, and we're just gonna sign your name.
My daughter's texting me. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, it's all good.
What color?
No color specified, so any color.
Dasha, I'm doing an autograph thing. I can't talk.
Oh, okay.
Talk to
Yeah,
you.
I was just
I know.
driving home.
Okay, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm live right now, so I gotta go.
Okay, love you.
Love
Good
you
luck.
too. Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay, bye. Bye.
I will ask him, Heather. Actually,
Gotta be a dad first.
no, it's cool.
To who is this for?
We're just actually writing Vampiro, and then you're signing your name.
Signing my name
Yep.
and then writing Vampiro.
Yeah, in quotes. He just wants you to write in quotes the word Vampiro, and then I guess sign your name as Vampiro. I don't.
Print and sign.
Heather has a challenge for you. She wants to know if you could pronounce her name.
Where's her name?
I can't say it, but
Where is
then
it?
right here, RJAB.
Her name's Heather.
Right, and her last name.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay, what is it?
Exactly.
Rehab?
Something silent. I think the J is silent.
Fuck no, I can't say that.
I think it's Rabindelia.
That's what I was
believe.
gonna say.
Yeah. All right, Dakota Simmery, photo number 6, which is this one right here with the candles.
Dude, I couldn't say that fucking name. What is it? Where is it?
She's laughing at us.
Vanilli?
Yeah,
Holy shit, dude.
Rabindelia.
How the fuck you put that on a hockey jersey?
This is gonna be to Dakota. You don't know pain.
No, I don't. To Dakota?
Yeah. All right, Ian Dombrowski, photo number 1. This is just going to get signed. Just sign your name any color you want. Let me see if my buddy will bring it back to me. All right, next up is Todd Winky, photo number 8, which is you and the Misfits walking down to the ring. And we're just going to sign your name. Todd Winnicky.
I'd say white.
Yeah, definitely with that background.
Sure. Just my name?
Yep.
So cool. I can't believe I did all this shit.
There's a lot of stuff. All right, Bernald Crumine, comic book number 2, gold paint pen. All right, thank you, Bernard.
Probably on the pants, right? Because of the color, the gold.
Yeah, that would look.
You better tell, dude. The gold fucking looks like it's gonna suck. Can he? Is he online?
Bernard, are you in the room, Bernard? Let us know. We can put it to the side and come back to it. Let us know if you want a different color.
Look, dude, that's gonna blow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. The blue will work.
Whatever color you think is gonna work best, because he's not gonna.
Yeah, and if he sees this or hears it back, it's just I'm trying to look out for him, man, because I don't want to fuck it up.
Yeah. Good question, Jordan.
Yeah, that's way better than the gold.
Jordan would like to know: did WWE try to sign you after WCW closed in 2001, or did WWE ever contact you after, even after, like way after? Was there ever any contact between you and
Yeah.
WWE?
There was they told me that there was I didn't have enough charisma and they couldn't find a storyline for me.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yes.
They weren't open to any ideas from you at all?
I wasn't really open to them.
Right.
I went to Japan and I didn't give a fuck about wrestling.
See, that's a good thing to say, yeah. You had other stuff going on. All right, Rick Samuels, photo number 1 in purple paint pen. Purple paint pen, and we're just going to sign your name. Thank you, Rick. Somebody would like to know your thoughts on your graveyard match versus the Demon at Bash at the Beach 2000. And where was that graveyard located? That's what the guy asked.
I did that.
Yeah, Vampiro's thoughts on the graveyard match versus the Demon. I guess Kiss the Demon, right? At Bash at the Beach 2000. That was like, what, 24 years ago?
Oh man, I don't even remember.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
And I'm
either.
not being. It's because of the head injuries. I know I didn't like the storyline there. Not because of the Demon. I think I had to kidnap a girl or something.
Yeah, I don't even remember that.
I kind of remember that's, and I got fired because I said no, I won't do it.
Right.
And you know, because I'm in the Guardian Angels and I'm a self-defense instructor, and I'm all about advocating for women and equal rights and all kind of stuff, and I'm all against violence against women. That was one of my problems in Mexico and AAA, the mixed matches, and
Yeah.
you know, guys hitting girls. I fucking hate it. I'm against it. And I got in so much trouble, and they're like, it's wrestling, it's a character. And I'm like, I don't give a shit, man. I have a daughter, and you know, I just can't do that. So it was really, really, really hard for me to do that. And I just, to this day, I hate it.
Or we have Angela Holland would like you to write Angie Clearwater Fangirl and then just sign your name.
In any color?
Any color you want.
Probably blue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay, what is Angie what? Fangirl?
Angie Clearwater Fangirl.
Did you want to read about what happened?
With what?
The casket match?
Can you pull it up on YouTube so I can even see it? If I see it, I might remember it, but I don't fucking remember. Angie what? Clearwater?
Yeah, Clearwater Fangirl.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. And then we're just going to sign your name.
Thank you, Angie. Yeah, I don't remember that. Oh, shit. I think I do. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That was... I have PTSD because of that fucking match. Because we were in Florida,
Right.
in the swamps. Everglades and all that shit, right?
Gators and shit.
Snakes and fucking gators. And they were like, hey, Vamp, can you do a horror movie? I said, yeah. They said, can you go in the swamp, underwater, and hold your breath for like 30 seconds until you
Just enough time for the Gators to get you.
And I'm like, and there was snakes and shit going around my legs. There's no bottom in the motherfucker.
Right.
And I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. And I'm panic about that right now. It freaked me out. And I remember I was so fucking scared and all these things were around me. And I'm like, I'm going to die here.
Right.
And as soon as I heard one fucking footstep, I came out and I pulled a demon in and I got the fuck out of there. It was the worst thing that I've ever experienced in my life.
The shit you guys had to do in WCW, breaking windows for real and all that shit. It's
I mean,
nuts.
but that was bullshit, man.
Yep.
I fucking hated that.
This one we're just going to sign your name in any color. This is for AJ Balias. AJ, here you go. This is for you.
Imagine that, a fucking alligator or something, a crocodile, whatever the fuck it was, pulled me under and eat me.
Be a nice lawsuit.
I don't think I'd be alive.
No, you wouldn't, but
What's he going to say? With his
I don't
eating?
know. It's family
But a
members.
big fucking boa constrictor or something, you know?
Jason Jones action figure in red paint pen. Thank you, Jason.
Yeah, way to give me fucking stress all night now. Better get one of your homies to hook you up.
He said that he just. I'll tell you.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not, but I am. Red, he said?
Yeah. Yep.
Is he online?
This guy,
Yeah.
Jason Jones. Are you in the room? Jason Jones. If you're in, yep, he's in the room. He just said yes.
Dude, this fucking pen, it's gonna go really thick, the letters. It'll be cool, but it'll be more legible in a thinner, because it expands on the plastic. Do you really want the red? Or I can do it in blue or black, and you'll be able to read it better.
Let us know, Jason.
Blue, yellow, white.
Yeah, just trying to do the right thing.
Use what you think is best.
How about I just do it in Braille?
Yeah, exactly.
Probably blue or yellow, right? Yellow, I don't know. What do you think?
Yellow would be cool. Blue, I think, would be
Yeah.
actually
Blue definitely looks good.
contrast with the red.
Yeah, just trying to take care of it, man.
Somebody asked if you remember your Human Torch match with Sting.
Sure. Of course I do.
Somebody said thank you for caring about the autographs.
Of course.
All right. Let's see. Matt Zedell, comic number 1. He wants you to write to Matthew and anything else you might want to write on the cover. To Matthew, and any color too that you think will pop.
Yellow might pop on this one.
Okay.
I'll try it, but yeah.
With the thin one or the thick?
Matthew,
Yep.
what did you say? Write anything I want.
Anything you want to write.
What is it? Where is it?
To Matthew, anything else you might want to say.
Anything else? Have to be an asshole.
Did you sign it?
Yeah. Oh no, fuck. I guess I should sign it too, huh?
Any good Dusty stories.
Can you put anything else on there?
There you go. We have another comic for Matt, and he wants the same thing.
Same thing?
Yep. Any color and anything you want to write.
Matthew.
Yep, to Matthew.
I think you're going to put that. Same thing.
Did Paul Heyman ever reach out to you during ECW to come in and work for Paul at all? Because you would have fit in right.
We
with
were
that.
so close.
Oh.
And that was when ECW was in its mess.
Yep, 2000 probably.
And I was talking to Paul, and it was like the day of the pay-per-view, and you're supposed to be with Raven. I said, where's my plane tickets? I'm getting them. And I ended up watching it on TV. And he called me, and it just... I talked to him a few times after that, and he was extremely friendly. But I didn't have the good fortune of being there. I think I would have benefited from quite a bit.
Would have been awesome. All right, we're going to do Pig Paint Pen. And we're going to write 8/13/2000 WCW Tag Champ.
What the fuck? Okay.
That's the date. Yep.
Really? Okay.
Thank you, Kyle.
8/13/2000.
And then WCW Tag Champ. Somebody loves your jacket. Heather said, very nice jacket.
Thank you. I held this title for exactly 28 hours.
Did I give you a stick for that? Yeah, I did. How many hours?
28.
Oh. Michael. Siraki. Photo number 5, which is this one right here. Green paint pen. And he wants it personalized to Mike.
To Mike.
Yep. Guys, if you're just joining us and you want to order an 8x10 to get signed by Vampiro, we got plenty of them. We got 2 different 11x14s, 2 different 11x17s. We got 9 different comics and an action figure as well. There's the link right there in the chat for you to place an order. Watch it get signed live. And if you have any questions, leave them in the chat. All right, Adam, how often do you do your podcast?
Every day I'm doing something.
Every day? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've got...
It's taped, not live, right? Or is it live?
Some of them are live, like the paranormal. Like I got a paranormal call-in show.
Right.
And then I got, and that's in 2 languages. And I'm doing another one that I just started. And then I do the interviews type one. And so I'm doing something every day, pretty much 7 days a week.
That's awesome. We're just going to sign your name in white paint pen. Sorry. You can sign that. We'll just use that down the line for something. And just take the sticker off that. Mike, put it on that one.
It looks better in green.
Somebody asked what it was like working with Hogan in 2000, and was he giving to you? Was he? Did he take
Yeah,
care of you?
man, it was awesome. It was so cool because I met him when I was 14 when I went to Montreal.
Right.
He would come in and do. There was one night it was Rick Martel, Hogan, and Flair. And when I met Hogan and I shook his hand, it was like, I was a little kid. I was like putting on a baseball glove. It was like, oh my God. And then I saw the way he moved the people, and I said, I really want to do that one day. And to work with him, I told him the story, and he was really kind to me until I kicked him in the head, and then he kind of hulked up, and that was it.
Stiff. All right, Leonard Galante. We're going to do this in white paint pen, and we're just going to sign your name.
Okay.
Thank you, Leonard. All right, Heather has another order here. 11x14, photo number 1, which is this one. And Heather wants that signed in white paint pen.
To Heather or just my name?
Just your name. Guys, that's one of the exclusive edits right here on SBS. It's a nice 11x14. You grab that right now off the website. All right, George Burnett. We got an action figure. George, are you in the room? Because you also asked for it in red paint pen. And I don't know if you were watching earlier. It comes out better in a different color than red. So, George, if you're in here, let us know. And we will switch the color for you. Nice, you guys are the best. Thank you. Let's see. Did you ever record music with Michael Graves of the Misfits? Any updates on that?
Michael and I were working on a band called Devil Devil, and we kind of started working on some songs, but it just never came to anything. But we certainly made the effort. I don't think this dude's here, man.
Yeah, George, we're going to just put this on the side. Hopefully, maybe you're late or running to the computer.
Yeah,
let us know.
I'll take a minute. I don't want to fuck that
Okay,
up.
I agree. Any memories working with Terry Funk?
Yeah, of course, man. Terry was awesome with me. And I was like, Terry, I was like, anything you want to do, and I just remember he slapped me in the face, and I was like, oh, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, he didn't hold back, right?
No, but he has these big ass fucking Texas hands, and he fucking smacked me in the head. I just remember I almost shit my pants. It was, and I was like, oh fuck.
I'm sorry there, Vampiro.
Something like that.
All right, Robert Quinones, 11 by 17, number 1, which is the one with the Misfits down there. It's the first one we're signing here for Robert.
Cool. What color?
Green paint pen, and he wants to personalize to Rob. Thank you, Rob Quinones. All right, Joe Mast, 11 by 14, number 1, in white paint pen, which I believe is this picture here. And he wants you to write WCW for life.
Well, that's not true.
Yeah. You watched WWE's product at all today? Somebody would like to know what your thoughts on the Judgment Day is.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a little faction.
Is it really?
Yeah.
No, I've never. I think I watched WWE a couple times in the '80s, but I'm not a fan. Meaning not of. I just don't like to watch wrestling.
I hear you. All right, Stephen Maurer.
I fucking wrestle every single day, sometimes 4 or 5 times a day. The thing I do on my time off is not watch wrestling.
I get that.
And I'm not being dick, but
Yeah.
I am a dick, and I hope you take it the right way.
Any favorite song lyrics you want you to write with your signature? So whatever you want to write, song lyric wise, and then we're just gonna sign it.
Oh man.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
That's awesome.
Wait till I get weed in me.
Somebody said, what instruments do you play?
Guitar, bass, yeah, pretty much.
All right. Somebody said, what was it like working with Roddy Piper and XWF? Probably one of the best heels in the business.
I mean, Roddy Piper was kind of designated to teach me a lot of things in WCW because they had a lot of plans for me. And Roddy Piper's from the same hometown as I am, and we grew up in the same areas. We hung out in the same places. So just being around him and spending time with him on the road was moving. We never dealt with wrestling. We just dealt with life, and it was a great moment for me. Sure.
Casey Ray, comic book number 8 in red paint pen, and we're just gonna write to Casey, and just sign
Is that
your
with a
name.
K or a C?
C.
What
Yep.
is it? Can I see it? Okay.
Yep. CASEY. All right, Carlos, are you in the room? We're gonna have 2. Oh, it didn't specify what colors, so it's good. 2 action figures for Carlos
Dude,
Vera.
anybody else who asks for red, this one's dead.
Okay,
Yeah.
we can probably prime it.
Yeah, Joe.
We got you, Michael. We'll redo that for you.
You want to re-sign it again when you get the red back?
What's that?
These
Okay.
are Not too good.
Oh, do we have another one of the same comic?
Well, you just want to sign it again?
It might look
Do
like
we have
shit.
an extra?
Oh no. Oh yeah, he signed it to Casey. We'll just
We have
redo
no
it again.
extra.
That's fine.
We don't have an extra.
Okay, we'll just go over it. That's fine. Casey, we're just gonna go over it again really quick for you.
Man, I don't know. Do you have a double of anything that you don't need?
I think we have a double of some, but I'm not sure which ones. Oh, that's cool.
Can I have one?
Yeah, definitely, of course.
Do you mind if I give it to her?
No,
Or
it's
him?
totally cool.
Is it a guy or a girl?
Casey, I don't know.
Yeah, because I'm not feeling this.
Okay.
I did it in red, and I'm not happy with it. The red, if you ask for red again, I ain't fucking signing it in red, so don't ask for red.
Yep, there's no more reds on
yeah,
here,
no,
so it's good.
Is there another comic that I
You have
can...
an extra one, Joe?
Yeah, there should be.
Do you mind if I
No,
do that?
no, it's totally cool. That's
Yeah, Casey, I'm sorry, I'm not being rude. I don't know if that's a guy or a girl, but I'm not happy with it. It's signed. You can kind of make it out, but I'd rather do something that I feel good with for you. And thank you for giving me this.
of course.
Yeah, it's just, if people are taking the time and spending the money.
Of course, you got to make them happy.
Well,
Yep.
I mean, a
Doing
lot
the
of
right
people
thing.
don't give a shit, but I do.
All right.
Thank you.
We got 2 figures for Carlos Vera. Any color you want, and we're just signing your name.
Okay. Yeah, that red kind of blue balls.
Yeah, Matt, we actually talked about that in the beginning. Sort of. We didn't really ask that question.
I identify as a plant. Is that what you're asking?
No, somebody asked about if Sting ever gave you heat for wearing the white face paint.
Oh, fuck, did he ever? Didn't give it to me, but yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Did Eric ever come up to you, or was it somebody else?
To about what?
About the face paint, yeah.
The whole company. Everybody. And I was like, well, I'm not new. I've been doing this for 17 years before I got here. So what do you want me to do?
Right. All right. Michael, we're going to redo yours. Photo number 5 in green paint pen.
Oh, Casey's a dude.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, hey, Casey, I just, man, because, fuck, dude, what do you want me to do? I just want to do the right thing.
We're going to do this one in green paint pen, and we're going to personalize it to Mike, and we're going to sign your name.
Mike.
Guys, is there anybody else that wants to place an order? Let us know. We might let Vampiro go a little bit early. If you have any questions, definitely put them in the chat. Jordan, yep, I'll ask that. And there's the link, guys, to place an order. Was Vamp backstage when the whole Bash at the Beach 2000 incident happened with Hogan and Vince Russo?
I was right there because I was going over my match. When I was sitting with Vince Russo, going over my match when all that happened. Yeah.
That was the finger pointing, right? With the...
Oh, there was a lot of things going on there. There's a lot of penis pointing at that night.
Vamp's thoughts on Wrestling Society X, and do you think season 2 was going to happen? And why do you think it was only one season only?
Who asked me that?
Alex Pierce.
I think it was ahead of its time. It really was.
It
And
definitely
I think Lucha Underground copied that. All of the stars that were really innovative over the last 10, 15 years came from there. The idea was great. It was a big thing. We had all of MTV behind us.
Right.
But MTV is really notorious that at the drop of a fucking dime, they'll change their whole front office. And the new people who came in didn't want to support it. They went with what was that, Jersey Shore or something like that?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. And we just got designated to the $1.99 bin in Best Buy. And what's that thing that went out of business? The video thing?
Oh.
Blockbuster.
Yeah, Blockbuster Video.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened. But it was great. And Kevin Kleinrock, thank God for Kevin. And Kevin did the comics, that kind of stuff. That was Kevin's vision. And it was really ahead of its time. It really was, man. We had a fucking fish tank full of piranhas. We stuck a dude's head in that.
Yep, I remember that stuff.
I mean, when I pile drived Sean Waltman into the fucking coffin and it blew up, I mean, we were scared to fucking death. It was because there was like a bomb under that bitch. So it was out there.
Any memories of Karrion Kross, Killer Kross, and the White Rabbit?
Who's the White Rabbit?
Alex, who was the White Rabbit?
I see that fucker all the time. That's why I'm asking. I love Kevin.
Great promo guy.
He's a great guy in general. He's a good friend. He's somebody who he's so charismatic and he's so good that he's uncharismatic. He's like, it takes like 6 months down the line, you're gonna go, oh fuck. And like he's if anybody deserves an opportunity to be with top people, it's him. He's really got it. He really, really does.
All right. Any other questions, guys? Anybody else want to place an order? Got another 5 minutes here, probably, with Vampiro.
Is that George guy in?
George, are you there?
I'm signing in blue. 'Cause,
Yep.
Yeah, I don't
Yep,
want to
that's
fuck
fine.
it up.
George, we're going to sign it in blue. It will look better, trust me. Thank you, George. All right. Sign a couple pictures here, I guess, while... we'll do 3 of these for now. What colors you guys want to do some of the pictures in, Mike? Yellow?
That doesn't matter, yeah.
All right.
Yellow was cool, right?
Yeah. Somebody asked the weirdest storyline that Vince Russo ever pitched to you.
To me,
Yeah.
none. He was always cool with me. My thing when the Vince Russo thing was, because the Misfits had ended for all the reasons they did,
Right.
and Vince Russo had some issues with ICP from their time in New York, and ICP wasn't reliable if they were going to come or not.
Right.
So my storylines kept stalling. And then you fall behind and they try to reboot it. But no, he was really cool with me, and then we did the Mike Awesome thing. So no, Vince was always kind to me. I had no trouble with Vince.
How many
Not at
times
all.
did you work Japan?
I don't really remember, but I over 20 for sure.
What was the main company you went for?
I went with War with Tenru.
Okay.
I went to IWA.
For Victor?
Yeah, but my biggest, the one I loved the most was Michinoku Pro Wrestling. I loved it, but it was an honor for me to be in All Japan.
Was Baba? He was still alive when you were there.
Mrs.
Right?
Baba.
Mrs. Baba. Okay. And Johnny?
Johnny
Was he
wasn't
already
there.
out?
Yeah, he was out. But I just remember being in the ring, and I was, trying not to fucking panic. And it was the Sumo Palace, and out through the curtains comes Steve Williams, Dr. Death, and rest in peace, and Mike Rotunda. And I was like, oh man, I'm gonna get fucking killed here. But one time, me and Jericho, and I forget who else it was, worked against Tenru and the deathmatch guy, FMW, Onita, and Onita. He wouldn't talk to us, and he sent a guy to tell us what he's going to do to us. And said, "Well, no, that's what you're going to do." And I was like, "Fuck," and it was awesome. And he didn't fucking breathe in our direction.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of hatred there for them Gaijin boys.
Yep. All right, Robert Quiones, photo number 8. We're going to do it in white paint pen. Yep. And then we're just going to sign your name.
I think it was me, Chris Jericho, and Bam Bam Bigelow against Tenru, Onita, and I think Kitahara.
That's a match.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot of rumors that Chris Jericho and I are not friends, but at that time in Japan, that tour, like we were like two little abandoned bunny rabbits. We were just kind of taking care of each other because who was gonna fucking kill us? But Chris was really on fire then in Japan.
Was there heat ever between you and Chris, or?
I think there's a lot of misunderstandings. Two young guys, and at that time I was out of control.
Right.
And did anything ever happen between us to cause heat? No, I don't think so.
Have you ever talked since? And then
I've tried a few times, but I think my sarcasm is misunderstood, and I've kind of given up on all that. And I've extended my hand more than once to everybody. I've tried to make amends for anything I've done, not just in wrestling, in my life. And if you're gonna judge or opinionate on something that happened 30 years ago, then the problem is within you. You need some therapy because I've certainly moved on.
All right, we got another piece for Robert Quiones, 11 by 14, number 2, which is this one down here, I believe. Yes, it is. And Robert Quiones wants you to do this in purple paint pen, and we're going to personalize it to Rob.
Okay.
And then we're just going to sign your name.
But Chris is done so well, and he accomplished all his goals, and he's certainly who he is in the business.
He's the modern day Terry Funk.
I mean,
giving all the guys the rub in AEW right now.
I respect him so much for what he's done, in and outside of wrestling, and just with his career in general. You know what? Good for him. God bless him.
Dusty Rhodes. Somebody asked earlier about Dusty. We kind of skipped the question. What are your memories of working with Dusty Rhodes?
Just that him and Arn Anderson took time to always talk to me, guide me, because they were obviously trying to push me. you know, with Ric Flair and all those guys and Sting and,
Oh, yeah.
and Luger. And, you know, those two guys were so patient with me. And, yeah, Dusty really helped me a lot. He was kind, always kind.
What is the most important thing Dusty taught you? What was the one thing that really sticks out that you could remember,
You know,
valuable lesson-wise?
to not buy into the politics and the stuff in the dressing room. Be thankful for the opportunity I have and be respectful to the vets that I'm going to be working with, because not a lot of guys get to crack that upper echelon.
Right.
Because it's a different pay scale. It's a whole other thing. It's a different treatment, and you're being pushed. And the guys that you're going to work with at that time, Flair, for example, is so experienced. Like, the only thing, like Flair told me, he said, lock up with me. We locked up, and he said, okay, I can work with you. And it went ahead with the program.
It's amazing.
So, you know, Dusty and Arn really, really guided me through that. So
I've heard that too from a lot of the guys. The vets, you know, just lock up with me and hey.
yeah, because they'll know right
Yep,
away.
right away.
Because so many kids learn how to do this in their backyard, young men and women, and they just go into either like a training school or whatever, and then they're put on TV and they're told what to do. They don't have the scar tissue. They haven't done the indie stuff. They just don't have the scar tissue.
Yep.
And I did, and that's why I was given Roddy Piper to teach me, to Dusty, Arn. So I was fortunate, man.
That's awesome.
I was blessed. Maybe I'm not the greatest wrestler. I couldn't give you a fucking headlock if you paid me, but I certainly know how to draw people. And I mean, I've been main eventing for 40 years. I've wrestled in 5 different decades, always in the main
crazy.
event in different countries, and it's because I listened to my elders, right?
Yeah, no, 100%. You have to. All right.
Terry Taylor was another one. Terry was like my dad. You know, I had good teachers.
Joey Brabham, and all the guys you mentioned worked all the territories too.
Sure.
So you can't go wrong. Joe Brabham, photo number 1, purple or white paint pen. We're just going to sign your name. All right. Heather's got another one. Heather got photo number 9.
Is it the same Heather?
Yeah, Heather's been buying a bunch of stuff. Thank you, Heather.
Thank you, Heather.
Heather, photo number 9, and yellow paint pen. And she asked,
Dude, I was fucking in the air on this bitch.
that's a good shot. It's a great shot.
I only do that now when I come home drunk and fall down the fucking stairs. What color?
Yellow. And she said, add your favorite saying and quote.
Why does it look like disco a little?
Because it is this
Probably,
It is?
yeah.
Yeah. Can't you tell he's got his hands 20 feet in front of him? Favorite saying. Oh, okay. You got to do your homework.
What's your favorite city?
Rome.
Rome. I want to get to the Coliseum one day. How long is that flight? 12 hours? Cali?
For Mexico, it's like 14.
14.
It's like going to, yeah, no, it was about 17. And because of the layovers and all that stuff.
Any other questions, guys? What was the saying? You got to wait and read it, unless you want to know. Do you really want to know, Heather? Or you want to wait and be surprised? She like mystery packs, so there's a hint.
LAMF. Do your homework.
Look at my face.
Somebody said, feelings on Hogan. We just talked about Hogan a little bit ago. Joe, you're late. What's that, Joe? Oh, a lot of people are asking, do you have any ring gear?
No, I throw it all away.
Wow, a lot of people say that, yeah.
Yeah, I have my good friend Mr. Sims is the only guy who's ever gotten anything from me.
I bet you could auction that jacket off right now, probably for a lot. I don't know, but
What jacket?
The leather jacket. I bet
This jacket, knife wounds, bullet holes.
that ain't going anywhere. Holy shit!
I've had this jacket since I was 14 years old.
Wow, bullet holes, legit.
Yeah, the knife
Wow,
wounds.
bro.
Yeah, that's you know.
That's a story. That's crazy.
And this one, this Zach Wild gave me this from Black Label.
That ain't going anywhere.
And
That's
I'm saying
fucking
it's
great.
it's going to the
$1
grave.
million. You'll be be buried with that.
I've worn this jacket legitimately every day since I was 14.
That's crazy. Vampiro, you're a Chingon?
Chingon, a motherfucker.
Does Vamp still keep in touch with ICP?
No, that's kind of come to an end. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, listen, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna let him leave a little bit early. He's got a big day tomorrow here in Philly. I think you're working Crowbar, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So that's gonna be pretty cool. And I want to thank everybody who tuned in tonight. Everybody that ordered anything
Oh,
tonight.
fuck.
So, oh yeah, that's one
We
of the
got a
pictures.
picture from tomorrow.
There you go. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Looking into the future. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and I want to thank Vampiro for being here today. It was a great little show with us. So thank you.
It was a lot of fun, man.
It was awesome.
Yeah, I had a blast.
So, all right, guys, we'll see everybody on Sunday at 4 o'clock for a new show with all new merchandise. See you then.
Pew.